Put my light on here. There we go. Perfect. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, I want to talk a little. Yesterday, I talked a little bit. Yesterday night, I talked a little bit about. I talked a little bit about science and how that is a big idol, and it is. And something today I'm going to be talking about is oil and our natural resources that God gave us. And a lot of people think about oil as a killing machine or pollution. Pollution. Yes, pollution can be very harmful for the environment, but it's not going to kill the environment. It's not going to kill. See, I don't understand this. One thing I do not understand is why people think humans are going to go extinct. Like I said in my other video, I just feel something in my brain just stop, a part of my brain just stops working. Because that's just so dumb. People actually say that, and I'm not joking with you, joking with anybody. People really say that. And sad to think about what our future is going to be looking like. If people think that we're going to die from, things like that, what do you think they're gonna say when, some people don't like electric cars. Some people don't like cars that run on oil. But oil, if we didn't have oil, we wouldn't have planes, snowmobiles, four-wheelers. We wouldn't have cars. We wouldn't have any of that stuff for moving. If we just stopped making oil altogether, if every country stopped making oil, we'd be damned. Because, cars run on oil, like I said, cars run on oil. Houses sometimes, have things that run on oil. Sometimes, machinery, tractors, you got bobcats, you got, all kinds of stuff that make air pollution. That burning wood's air pollution too. Burning wood. And that's a resource that God gave us. Now, I don't really believe that burning wood's going to kill people. It won't, because there was so many people back in the day burning wood and stuff for, heat and stuff, that I don't really think it's going to kill anybody. Oil might kill the animals, but they're going to a better place than we are right now. And God didn't die for the animals. He died for the human race. For all humans. Now, a lot of people think that, the poor animals. Well, you know what? It doesn't really matter, because God put these animals on the earth for a reason. And that is for eating and everything like that. Now, people say, well, if all the animals die, we're not going to have anything to eat. Well, that ain't true. Because as the years go by, more animals are going to be brought into the world. More animals are going to be brought into the world than they are dying. And, I don't understand why people are so worried about the oil killing us, because if the oil kills us, that's like saying gas is gonna kill us. That's like saying, something like water is gonna kill us. That's just stupid. I can't stand when people will say, well, oil is a really bad resource because it comes from the ground. It's a really bad resource for animals to breathe in. I said, like, I told somebody, I told somebody that if oil was our biggest fear, God would have told us. Right now, our biggest fear right now is the devil. That's the biggest fear that we have right now is the devil. I have more faith that God's gonna save me than that oil's gonna kill me. I have more faith in that than God. I have more faith that God will heal me and bring me to heaven. I have more faith in God than I do in this environment and the earth and beyond the earth. I have more faith in God than anybody probably would even imagine. I got so much faith in God that I would just about do anything at any cost for God. I do anything for God. And that means not sinning, which nobody is sinless. Nobody can't sin. Nobody, wait, did I say that right? Nobody's sinless? No. Nobody can sin. Oh, wait. Nobody. Wait. People can sin. That's just what I'm getting at here. People can sin. And I just, it's really hard for some people to not sin, but I'm going to try my hardest not to sin. As I get older, I want to be a minister and a carpenter. If the environment kills me, then the environment kills me. I don't know what else to say about that. And then I guess that's all she wrote for me. That's all that God wrote. That's the end of the poem. That's the end of the street that I'm driving on. That's the end of the world for me. People have more faith these days, and environmental issues and government issues that they don't see what we really need to be having faith in is Jesus. I think that, the world as we see it today is getting better. I mean, even though people might not say that or think that's true, it's getting better. And I mean, it's not the best ever. Like, ever since 2020, it's been bad. Like, I have never heard of a good thing come from any of the years that have passed on. Like, fires, hurricanes, everything, evil. Like, ever since 2020 started, it was like, boom, COVID, George Floyd, everything. Like, all this stuff, Joe Biden, all this stuff at once. Opening up the borders, doing all this crap. Like, ever since 2020, it's been like, even though it's better now because we don't have a total delinquent running our country and we don't have somebody that's brainless and Trump might be brainless to some people, but he's got a little bit more a better IQ than Joe Biden did. And that's saying something considering that, Joe Biden never really had a brain. But, you gotta understand, like, it was so bad. Like, there were people killing people. I mean, there was riots. There was, abortion riots. People that are wanting abortions. People that are wanting it free. Or that were wanting it, legal to do. Like, that was so evil. Like, all the gay pride stuff, festivals, all the gay pride started up. I mean, all that stuff. It doesn't matter if that happened 2018, 2019. I mean, it's still in that area of the years. It just got bad. Real bad. And the drag queens and everything like that. Like, all the evil stuff. People often ask me, why you worry so much about that? Because I do. Our world, we should be worrying about what our world does. We should be worrying about, because we need to preach to them that ain't right. Okay? People won't listen to me. Okay, I'm not expecting anybody to listen to me. But people can at least try to know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's no mystery that our world's insane. It's no mystery that our world is full of evil, but we can change that. Everybody can. Everybody can change that. And everybody can change the world. Everybody can. It's just we gotta work together and we gotta change it. We can't expect life to just change for us, because if we do that, it's never gonna happen, because we gotta be the ones to change it. If we just go around saying, "Oh, life will just let us, do our thing," it won't matter. No, it won't. It won't let us do our thing. Man, I get so off that topic. Like I said, it's been really freaking bad. I was talking about the oil, and then I was talking about this, and that's a big thing too, is about the evil and stuff. That's the devil. Getting in people's heads, saying that's Jesus ain't gonna save you, but the oil will kill you, but Jesus won't save you after that. The devil will tell you, these are the things that the devil's told me, and I, like that, just get out of here. I said, nope, you're not gonna deceive me. He always says, hate people. He always tells me to hate people. He always tells me to hold grudges. He always tells me to destroy people or to hurt people. He always tells me to be mean to people. He always tells me to, and that's all evil. That's all evil. All it is evil. It is. Nothing good comes from hitting people. Nothing good comes from, like I've often said multiple times in my lifetime, oh, I'm going to hit that person. I'm going to do this, that, and that to people. But I'm not like that anymore. I've changed myself through the years of being a good Christian and being a good person. Like, I've told many people that I'm not really, like, I don't know. I'm a believer in Jesus. That's what I am, and that's all I am. I'm a believer in Jesus. That's all I am. I don't believe anything but what Jesus says. I don't believe in, like I said, I don't believe in science. I don't believe in anything like that. I believe what Jesus says. That's the same thing with oil. People think, like, I think that's, like, pollution and stuff. That's, like, one of the biggest things they're doing is, like, I don't even see anything bad. That's what Trump is doing is bad. I don't see anything wrong with it. And as far as AI, I mean, I don't like AI, but maybe it's for the better. Maybe it's for, learning. Learning could come good for AI. There is some good things about AI. There is, if we didn't have AI, we wouldn't, I don't think we'd ever have Google. We wouldn't have, all these things to tell us what people are, like, all these things. But, like, I think I like AI, but I just don't like the way that they're using it. Like, they're butchering, like, they're making AI into, like, a bad thing. AI is really, bad, but it's also really good. And I don't know whether or not I should say my opinion on, about Trump and Joe Biden. I don't think that, because even though I did a poster up there, that doesn't mean I support him. That doesn't mean my family does. All my whole family does, but, doesn't mean I agree with everything he says. But that also doesn't give me a right to hate him. The thing people need to start thinking about when they think about God and they think about the Bible is hate is a very strong thing. Hate is a very strong word. And it will consume people. It will make people evil. And I do not say hate. I say dislike, and I say, I dislike somebody. Like, I don't hate them, but I dislike them because I don't hate the things that Trump is doing. People can say I don't dislike the things Trump is doing over I hate what Trump is doing. See, I always say, I always tell people to reverse it, and I say dislike, and they say dislike. I said, doesn't that sound better? Doesn't that sound better than to say hate? Because that is a very big sin. Love your neighbor as yourself. Love God as your, like love your neighbor as you love God. You know, love people. You can't go around hating people. I mean, if I went around hating everybody I seen because I didn't like the way that they were doing something, or if I didn't like the way that they were treating me, you know, if I did that all the time, I'd be, you know, not a very good person for doing that. If I went around hating people all the time, there'd be a lot of hate in my heart. And there's not hate in my heart. I have love in my heart. That's what I want to give to people is love. You know, I don't hate Kamala Harris either. I just dislike the things that she does. I dislike the things that she stands for, like abortions and gay pride and everything like that. Like, you know, and you know, shutting down our pipelines and stuff like that. That's not very good for our community, for anybody really. All that Trump is doing what Biden should have done is make our country rich. Trump is trying to make our country rich. And it's not because he wants to make our country rich because we're a good country and we should be rich. We should be having we should have wealth, we should have money. Yeah, and I try not to get political in my videos, but it's so hard not to when that's just about all that you hear about these days is political crap. I mean, I don't like politics, but I won't I'll stand up for what I know. I'll stand up for what's right. And I'll stand up when I fight. And I'm not going to sit down, and I'm not going to let myself get pulled down by the devil. And I'm not going to sit down and watch the world be destroyed by the devil. I'm not going to watch the world being pulled underneath me for some reason. It is already. I got so much evil in my family. There's so much evil that it's just heartbreaking. That's my water bottle cap. I was like, what the heck is on my wall? It's like this thing right here. I'm never gonna if I have kids one day, I'm never gonna let them fall into evil. Drugs, alcohol, nothing like that. They're not gonna fall into anything like that because I've got good heart and I've got good wisdom. People don't see it like that. They think that I'm judging or I'm, you know, complaining about something. I mean, yeah, sometimes I do complain and judge people, but usually I don't judge people unless it's like them judging God. Because, like, do not be judged. Do not judge, but lest you be judged. Like, that's the only thing, like, I hate when people, like, that, I do hate something. And that is hate. That I hate hate. And I do hate something. I hate. And I just dislike everything that has to do with like, I don't know. I think that our world is going to get better. And I think our world's going to start turning to Jesus. I prayed in church on Sunday that our world turns to Jesus and our world turns to God. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. I also pray that we have, you know, I also I praise the Lord every day for the things that I do, or for the things that people give me, and the things that people do for me. I praise the Lord every day for the people that I see, for the food that I eat, for everything. Now, what's a little oil gonna do to me? Nothing. That was the whole point of this video, but I got too off the topic of oil is not gonna do anything to me. It's not gonna do anything to me. The thing is my friend, God bless his heart. I love him so much. But sometimes he irritates the hell out of me. And he says things like this. Humans are gonna go extinct. Okay. You know, I just got that thing in my head where it shuts down. Like, it's just like in lockdown mode because of how stupid that sounded. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he thinks that I love you, Colin. If you watch this, I love you so much, but humans are not gonna go extinct. Okay? I think he's not stupid, but he's also not smart saying that. He thinks that humans are gonna go extinct by oil, by engine oil. And that's not good. When you think about people saying that, you think that's stupid, right? Because we never go extinct. There's no way. If people went extinct, I mean, there's people, man, that I don't know. We've been in wars and stuff, and our world's never went extinct. We've been in wars. We've been in fires, storms, everything. And our community, our world has never went extinct. Maybe the dinosaurs went extinct and the monkeys went extinct, but that's like when old time monkeys, like people think that the humans were monkeys back then. Like, yeah, that's not true. People might say, well, we had to come from somewhere, right? Yeah. It's called the good Lord above. It's called the good Lord above. And Adam and Eve were the first two people on the earth. They were never monkeys. They didn't come out to be monkeys. It didn't say in the beginning, God made the heavens and the earth. Okay? It didn't say God made, or when it gets to the part about Adam and Eve, God put a man named Adam, and a girl named Eve. Okay, it's not how it goes, but just setting an example. And they generated from monkeys, therefore we're all monkeys. That's not what it said in the Bible. It didn't say that we generated from monkeys. It said that we generated from humans. A lot of people think that we're animals too. No, the hell we're not. Sorry for using the hell word, but the hell we're not. I don't think that made any sense. The hell we're not? No, the hell we're not. We are not monkeys. And we are not animals. We are called humans. See, I think it's crazy that we're considered humans, like science consider us humans. That's like, I don't believe in science because it's like they think that we're animals just because they think we generate from monkeys, and that's not how it goes. Jeepers cripes, if a fish turned into a monkey, that would be, how frickin' like demonic that would be. You realize how frickin' like that would be so screwed up. That would be frickin' weird. Actually, that is evolution. Fish. I can't remember what else it is. It's fish and then something else, and then it goes all the way to a human or whatever, monkey into human, and then they think we've generated over time, but if evolution is real, then why has evolution stopped? Evolution should still be going. Why has it stopped? Because it ain't real. That's why it hasn't stopped. And it ain't gonna, and it's not real, and it's never stopped. It's never been real. It's never been like aliens. Like, people think that aliens are real too. Like, no. Aliens. God made the heavens and the earth. God made the heaven and the earth. He didn't say God made the galaxies. God made the 4-star planets with the aliens on them. You know, God sent alien UFOs to create the pyramids. That's another thing people believe in too, is the pyramids being built by aliens. That's bullcrap, because humans made those. If you could see the damn skyscrapers that we build, and the big buildings and the things that we build these days, you'd think that would be able to build those pyramids. I mean, the skyscrapers that we build, like I said, the houses that we build, like that's all human design. That's architecture. That's how architecture began, was the Stone Age. Like, that's basically the Stone Age, because that's, you know, where it all originated. The buildings and stuff, that's where it all originated from. Like, you know, when people start building. You know, carpenters were a thing back when God was telling Moses about things. That's how long carpenters been around. My throat hurts so bad because of weather change. Like, oh my gosh. But yeah, it's getting really freaking bad. Like, the people's stupidity and stuff, it's getting really freaking sickening. Like, it's getting really bad. You know, it's getting really freaking bad. Like, I've never seen in my life how freaking bad it is. Oh, Trump sends an order cutting funding for schools with, we'll meet it here. Mandates. I'll see you guys in the next video.